Hello everybody. As I warned, it's not looking that good quality. Oh, hi Kelly. How am I doing? Oh, not too bad. Now knowing that somebody is actually getting something through, even though it says no data, that's good. But yes, as I was saying, as I warned you all with my IG story, I am not at the highest amount of hope for this live to be watchable straight off. So I totally understand if you want to wait till I put the recording up. The only reason I still do this at all is, well, I'm pretty sure the audio is okay, so you can listen to me with no trouble, I believe. Possibly I cut out now and then maybe, but most of the time it's smooth, as far as I know. So that's something, but yeah, at least that way there's some form of evidence that I did really do the reading on the day, that I did really pull the cards I say I did, so that even after, if I have to re-upload a video and I do actually edit it, you know, there's proof that I didn't tamper with the findings as well. So that's why I go to all the trouble. Because I've been there, you know. Even these days, some of the readings that I scroll past, often they do not draw on the video, and I just have to wonder, you know, did they set the cards up in a way so that they could perfectly describe, like they know what they're talking about, you know, in such a way, or did they really draw these cards before they put the video on recording and just come up with a good way to explain it? There's always that doubt alive there because of that aspect of things. So I just try to have it that my lives don't have that in theirs, that, you know, you're always sure that I'm being completely honest with you, and that it's not just you taking me by my word, but actually there's proof that I am being totally honest with you. So I'll keep doing it like that. Right, so, oh, now we say excellent. I wonder if you heard all that. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, today we are here to do the monthly portraits. Now, some of you are surprised that I came back on so quickly to do a reading. Well, the last two readings I did were only spontaneous, and they're different to the other readings I normally do. It was like a 6-month forecast, the Grand Tableau. So that's why it seems so quickly that I've come back on with a reading. The thing is, the more readings I do for you guys, the further behind I am falling with the possibility of translating. So, like, I really urge any of you who really need a translation to look for another way to get a translation, because it's really falling down. The system is falling down on my end at the moment. I haven't given up entirely, but you know, I just caution you because it'll be a wait. Anyway, before I do that, so I think I'll leave this camera on just while I'm doing the overview. So let's start with Mew as usual. Now I don't know, hang on a sec actually, before I do that, if you can see the cards up here already, you can see that Mew has a tree and Golf has a tree. Could be grow as we go, but it could also be different. You'll also notice down here that Till has woman in his reading. Some feminine person is of great influence this month. So we'll look into that later as well. And also another thing to point out, up here we have spirit. So definitely there's something karmic or something happening behind the scenes this month regarding Mew, for sure. Alright, so I'm going to show the cards for Mew to start with. And let's see what we had written. So for Mew in August, a profound inner change, possibly indicated by the stork, a inner one or a significant change in beliefs, intuition, or spiritual path. Spiritually guided transformation, explore new spiritual approaches, or deepen your connection with your inner self and the universe. As we have mentioned in previous months, Mew will be trying to connect with his inner self. So, as I've said many times, Mew may be gaining intuition, clearer intuition about connecting with himself, connecting with his real destiny and his real feelings that are hidden deep within, etc. These cards ask you to rely on your intuition and inner wisdom to navigate the upcoming changes and challenges, and could prove essential for soul growth and life purpose. And then that was Stork Spirit. Then Spirit Garden. Spiritual insights or intuition are influencing your social environment or community engagements. A connection between the unseen or spiritual aspects of life and social interactions or public affairs. Your relationships may be influenced by deeper unseen forces or shared beliefs. Trust your gut feelings when interacting with others in social situations. So this could be regarding how we've been seeing, Mew can say all he wants through his mouth and to people on the press, etc. But his eyes say it all. His facial expressions say it all. His lack of being able to smile properly lately says it all. And not just him, but also his family. I have to say it again, I was shocked by the expression or the lack of joy on Mama J's face during that, what you thought would have been, a family merit, possibly, but behind the scenes may not have been so joyful. You could see the difference. When she was working alone with Mew, she was her old, happy-looking self, but during that merit, there was just something off. Same with Papa J, actually, where you could see him. He didn't look happy either, at all. Even Tool, mind me saying, himself did not have the happiest face, unless he had to pose for a picture. And even in that picture, my goodness, the way Mew just looked away, like he wasn't interested, even for the sake of the monk who was standing next to him at the time, was shocking, just shocking. Brought a chill to my spine, just how bad things might be behind the scenes, that the whole family is affected this way. It's, crazy stuff. Stork Tree, following nature, future family, changing how patient you are, or moving closer to nature, or in other words, could be moving closer to progress towards the right path for you as well. And Stork Garden, public transformation, societal change, new social circle, relocate an event, move to the marketplace, return to a group, positive change becomes public. So, well, it has to be public, doesn't it? The way Mew has put himself, right in the center of it, of the screen, as a matter of speaking. His life is all on screen now. He'll have to, if he's going to change things, if he's going to have a transformation, it's going to be public. Even if not all of it, it will be public. The outcome will be public. To an extent even. It doesn't have to be fully public. I mean, if, let's hypothetically say MewGulf choose to stay private for good, and they don't actually come out and in the future and say they're together or something, but if the other ends well, that's all we really have to know that there's something changing. And then lastly, garden tree, fresh air, spa, garden, communal nature projects, growing trees, exposing your background, exposing your ancestry, could be exposing your family, sharing your culture with other people, health-focused activities, hospital and spa. Well, it could even be hospital and spa because I don't know if people have noticed, but this month already, just the last few days, there's been a lot of updates about OneSkin Clinic, even including their new, I was about to say weapon, but new interest or new attention puller, Sunny, in the mix. And of course, Mew has been trying to encourage more business with OneSkin Clinic as well. He's also been pulling towards his massage parlor, and of course the usual promotion with companies as well, like with Tan. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, Tan, yes. Doing that with Sunny as well. So it could all be falling back on that too, and it could be, the garden tree could be a way of just saying that he's focusing on work still this month, perhaps. But behind the scenes, while publicly we may only know that he is having a transformation of work, there could be a lot more serious of a transformation happening behind the scenes. Could be that. Alright, so let's get on with the reading and see what else we can uncover about these cards. So I'll switch the camera up. Now I have switched the camera so that you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing, so I don't have to turn the cards around anymore. So I won't have to read upside down anymore as well. And it could also result in me not having to come up here so much. I'll still put the cards up for reference, but I may be able to just guide you through the reading down here now, possibly. So we'll see how we go. We'll see what I naturally do today, whether I get out of habit, I jump up, or whether I see, oh, that it's right in front of me, so I'll just do it down here. We'll see. Alright, so hello there, little deck. Hasn't been that long since we saw you last. So please tell us in 9 cards, what does the rest of this month have in store for Mew Superset, please? What does the rest of this month have in store for Mew Superset? Whoa, well, look at that. Now I hadn't started counting yet, but that still counts. So fish, either money or emotions as usual. Some abundance of something there. We won't know until we see the surrounding cards, but I'll say that's the focus. So like I just said, focusing on work, even though maybe behind the scenes there's a lot happening, a lot more happening. Alright, I'll start counting now since that card came out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So adding to this, we'll do it the normal way. Divine cross first, and then fill in the corners. Alright, so we know that it's centered on an abundance of something, whether that be work, so money, or an abundance of emotions, meaning this transformation we just spoke of could be very emotional for you. let's see where it all starts. Where does this abundance start, or what is it focused on? Oh, that's not... I always jump to this conclusion. As soon as I see it, it's like, oh, that's not good, because that's confusion. But it is possible. I mean, since it starts with confusion, there's hope, because there's two other cards that come afterwards in the sequence or in the combination. So it could mean that the confusion is clearing, depending on what those following cards are. So it's not worry too much yet. And where does it all end? What's the conclusion card, or the outcome card for this month regarding this matter of abundance? Moon. As I said, something happening in the background, something not seen. Could also be related to what do you call it? Popularity or reputation. More reputation, actually. Popularity is stars. More reputation. So how you are known to people can also represent that. But it can also be like the dark side of the moon and represent what people may not get to see, the side of you that not many people know or are familiar with. It can also tap into like your intuition and your deep inner feelings, as we were just discussing with Spirit and Stork up there or beside us. So that could also be confirming that, which would mean that the abundance here, it would be abundance of emotions most likely. It would be abundance of emotions, and then clouds would join in with that to say there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of confusion, or a lot of is it non-clarity for Mew personally, of where he is in his life right now, how he's feeling about things deep down. There's a lot of hidden feelings involved this month. So that this could be, there's a lot of hidden feelings involved in his transformation with the Stork and the Spirit. And it could also be, as I said, it can be how people know you. So this could be relating to the garden and the tree as well, and Spirit together. It could be like saying that, well, while people think that this is happening in the public eye, this is what's really happening behind the scenes, and it's a very emotional time and possibly transformation for Mew this month. That's what we could be getting at there. This corner cards do we have here? Let's have a look at this one first. In Secret book. So there's that. There's an abundance of, there's a lot of unknown as well, can be what the book represents. Unknown. But most of the time it's been secrets in their readings. And what about down here? Coffin. So this is like a lot of unknown matters or secrets will end this month. If it's something to do with learning, because that's also something book can represent, maybe Mew will be sort of taking a breather from taking in knowledge so much. You know, maybe he'll be relaxing a bit more. What was that? The camera went flashed. That's funny. The camera went flash when the fridge decided to stop generating for a second there, so